Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. So, what now? If you didn't see the last two videos, I did make it to 101, and that was on stream though. So I think the next thing I'm going to do in Monster Train is we're going to work towards just finishing out the logbook, which means since the logbook is relatively finished just naturally, I was going to random all the way through, but it does feel like it's going to take a long time. And also now that I'm rotating random, it kind of feels like whatever, right? So I don't know. I think what I will do is I'll pick clan combos that I haven't finished yet. The last thing we played was Little Fates. We'll do Fell Melting, I think, today. And I don't know. I do kind of like the concept of just randoming all the way. However, we're not playing random anymore, so rotating random is basically like picking anyway. And so yeah, I'm gonna just kind of clean up the logbook now. I'm not gonna go for golded cards or anything like that, but we'll go for the clan combos. And that leaves us with our last Fell combo of Fell plus Melting. I do feel like Primitive Mold is a little worse than Dreg in the early game, and I don't really care about reforming ever. So we're gonna play default Melting secondary. Does that seem right? That seems right. Let's begin. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do now with Monster Train. We are waiting for the big balance patch update, which is coming sometime soon, probably. But no rush, of course, to the devs. I'm not in a hurry or anything like that. Life Mother's Pyre, cool. And Rage Archeon, Dominion Seraph, Meat KO. All good. Oh, Martyr Signet. I've never actually been in a position where I could take this. It never shows up for me at this stage of the run. Permanent +6 for friendly front units? That seems really good. At the start of the run, I bet it's great. And oh, we don't have to play the perma-scaling Fel, thank god. I think that Fel's actually really scary. I've changed my mind about that Fel. I thought it was like super boring, now I don't like it. I'd much rather just play Savior. Alright, let's rock. So yeah, I think we might do, well, first of all, I'm going to do like a really big written guide, I believe. I haven't fully locked in on what I'm going to do. If you didn't see, I wrote like a little Reddit post about my thoughts about the game. I almost feel like I've done enough talking about how to become better at Monster Train though. At this point, if you don't know how to, if you're struggling still, I feel like I've done what I can. It's not entirely true, right? There's a lot more I could talk about. I don't think I'm going to talk about a ton more though. I should probably play this Warboard dude down here. Yeah, go get him, buddy. And we just want these guys to die, right? And we'll go just cause. Yeah, I will probably do a little more written content. I kind of want to make like a super big reference sheet like the Unfair guys made of Slice and Dice. I think that would be the best thing I could make now. And then, I don't know, I haven't really thought about it much beyond that. We might do some, it could be fun to do some like curse seeds, or you guys send me seeds. I know Dusk did that in Monster Train 1. Could do that here too. But really, I don't know. I might just play the game, you know? It's not like you have to do something super exciting. Could just play Monster Train, it's a good game. I did all this winning because the game is good. Oh, this fight is kind of icky. I don't think I can do anything about this. I'm pretty sure I always take, well, what is this? 24 minus 2 is 22. Puts you at minus 40. Oh yeah, I'm not even close to killing this guy. I need to play these dregs so that they actually stop this guy from hitting me twice, is the math. I think that's how it works out. Vengeful Shard, Vengeful Shard. Savior for armor. I guess I should save your next turn. Yeah. Wonder if this is not how I was supposed to play this. Uriel might beat me up a little bit. I'm not sure. I've been a little greedy. I should save your next turn though, for sure. Do I kill him? I don't know if I kill him. 139. What if I pull this guy up? 261. 291. That's close enough. I'll find lethal somehow. Even if I don't, it's only going to be 8 damage to Pyre extra, which is fine with me. Although I lose complete and total value out of Martyr's Signet. What a surprise. Is that lethal? Nice. I don't lose total value. The Shield Steward gets +6. That's cool. Good for him. A little sad that Fel didn't get it, but not surprising. My start is kind of icky. Is it? It's Dominion? Definitely cleave into Dominion. And Oh, I want to talk about this. I got a comment, not a comment, I think this was someone asking me about this in the stream, about Wicklash versus Razor Sharp Edge in a run recently. This card is really bad. Plus 10 attack is not enough attack, so if you're not using this for burnout extension, this card is very bad. You should never play this as a damage scaling card. Unless you are playing it to just extend burnout as well. Just in case you were curious, this card is like, because of how much you have to get to in terms of damage scaling, plus 10 is just not enough. I just wanted to mention that at some point. Like in this run, it's unpickable, for sure. Alright, show me something cool in the Banish. We don't really have a great game plan. It's probably going to be stack up and cleave. Titanite dualism. Oh man. I wanted to find someone who would really like dualism here. I mean, Hostguard's fine, right? He's very good. He's not bad at all. He's a great early game pickup for sure. Yeah, I wanted to find someone a little better for dualism, and I did not. So we'll play Titanite Hostguard and he'll be our super frontliner. I wonder if you're supposed to just random dualism on someone anyway. Because like with this clan, you could just play like dualism Wickless Tycoon. It's plausible, you know? You don't want it on Hostguard, by the way, if you're wondering, because he's too expensive. You can't play Everlasting Light plus Cursed Twinblade plus Hostguard is too much, and you don't really want to give him the burden, I suppose. But nobody here really wants dualism. That doesn't seem right. I think I just leave it. Nah, man, it's cheap and I'm rich. I should buy it. I'll throw like a 14 on a Spear Steward. It's cheap, I'm rich, we should buy it. I think that's the final thought there. Mark of Invasion, I could do like... I take a lot of damage for it, and I have Wickless Tycoon. I think you don't need to take this Pyre damage for it. It makes more sense not to, I believe. Tycoon, Fel. I think we'll just win this fight naturally here. That's how this should work out. I wonder if it's more value for me to fly the dude down. I don't think it is. I guess I could fly him down. I don't get anything for moving. I think we'll just do this and grab the Valor. And we'll let Fel scale. And then we'll fly the dude down. Oh, I clicked the unit abilities. We'll fly him down when there's a reason to. Because Entombed Explosive kind of deals with it. Now his ability, if you've forgotten, is move to a target location on a floor, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to this unit's health and armor. I think with a 3-turn cooldown, he might not get to fly back up to Fel, but I'm pretty sure that's okay. Just fly him down. Mostly I'm doing this because it makes me infinite money to fly him down on this turn. And then I could actually, did I skip a Molten Encasement? I did. I could play a Molten Encasement in front of Fel. I should have put the Upbeat Warbler down here as well. I think that this Heavenly Slammer man is going to basically solo the fight, which is why I'm not too scared. I think he's basically going to kill the boss for me on his own, because the boss is going to do almost no damage to him, right? Pretty much. We throw in a cleave and then we win. Unfortunately, I don't get full value, but it's good enough. And Fel would have cleaned up. We did fine on money, right? Wickless Tycoon is nice because he sets our economy to a position where we just don't have to worry about spending. And I don't have to take the trial to be rich enough to afford the shop, which is really good. And that's +6. Oh my god, did I give it to Fel? I hope I gave it to Fel. Phew, I forgot. Did I give it to Dreg as well? No, I think the guy on the top floor burned out. That's alright. Okay, we'll play, I think you could play Divinity here, but I think you'll play Selfless Sacrifice just because it's kind of expensive. But I guess I'm not really playing anything else. Yeah, alright, give me Divinity. And these all suck. Sorry, Draft. Divinity's weird because I feel like that card is really good, but in practice I feel like it ends up being just kind of mid. We're gonna go right here. I know I've talked a little bit negatively about the arm shops lately, but this is a clan that likes them because there's a lot of good stuff. Equalizing Rings is kind of interesting. Worthy Sacrifice? Oh, Many Lives. Whoa. Yeah, we'll play Many Lives on Hostguard. He's like an unstoppable monster, I feel. Reanimate 3 is pretty strong. Although we did dualism, so Legless Tycoon could be reanimate 6, which is, he's gonna harvest himself. That's like 50 gold if I just let him die. This is pretty tempting, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like the concept. Yeah, I'm gonna take it, it's a lot of money. Total misplay, fuck you. I just feel like if when the host guard goes down to 0, he's gonna die off anyway because of like corruption, you know? So who cares? Okay, do I feel like I need to take equalizing rings to survive this Archeon? No, not really. Same thing for Stoic Plate Mail. Imprisoned Zephyr, no. The equalizing rings is like a guaranteed live because you just slap it on the host guard. But I don't really feel like it does anything beyond that, right? So, I will just roll. Blood-Soaked Arena, pretty good. Now, who plays Blood-Soaked Arena here? Because the problem is a lot of my kills are going to go to Cleave, most likely. I think you're going to do Blood-Soaked Arena, Shield of Wing. And this Shield of Wing on Host Guard with Blood-Soaked Arena is a bit of a setup I think we could play. It's not quite gonna like solo win us the game, but it does pretty well at clearing backline. Now, of note, we don't have a great answer for Seraph right now. I also think of note here is we should actually just ignore Wickless Tycoon's harvest, and we should have Host Guard fly down. And we should just let this floor sit as its entirety. You go like Fell to the front for the Valor. You go like Molten Encasement to the here, and then we fly in Host Guard. Now there's going to be a turn, or two in fact, where Archeon just kind of hits me. I don't think there'll be anything I can do about that. He's going to see a bunch of death. I think it'll be 2 turns if I bait him away, so hopefully it's not 2 bad turns. You know, it would be ideal if it was this turn, in fact. Because of how it plays, I think we should actually just cause these guys up and grab the Valor. I am going to take 1 off the Vengeful Shard. I don't really mind. I think it's okay. Now, this wave, he will see a death. That's fine. I think 1 death, not unplayable for us. Definitely just Calcified Ember here. Yeah, our damage is really bad until Shield of Wing, though. You can see it pretty clearly here. He sees 1 death, he goes up to the top floor. Wow, and Shield of Wing is very late. Not ideal. I mean, I want to press save here for the Valor 5, right? I guess there's nothing stopping me. I just want to wait on Host Guard Slam until the end. Oh, he's going to come back down bottom floor, though. Maybe I should have played Spear Steward on this turn. I can't fly up, no. Should I play Spear Steward on this turn? I don't think so. He's gonna see 1 more death, maybe? It's kind of bad. I don't know. This is a real tough call. Am I supposed to fly my Host Guard to the middle floor? I think it guarantees I win the fight. And it saves me 4 HP. So what's the downside? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. What's the downside? Oh! This guy lives at 1, so he still sees the death. Damn. 1 off. Oh well. I should play this drag, right? Why not? He still sees a death. That's the downside. Wow, actually bottom card. Unfortunate. Do I draw Just Cause next turn? I think I should always pull this guy to the front and grab the stealth. And then we can go hit a 24 more damage swing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with Shield of Wing, even with the little bit of rage that we ended up giving him here, which is not enough to really be problematic. I call it Shield of Winge. That's a cranberry. He calls it fucking Shield of Winge instead of Shield of Wing. The cranberry mind virus is infecting me. Anyway, Shield of Wing will carry me on the guy here. Unfortunately, -6 for my Fel, right? She'll get another day, another no martyr signet. My run is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Our spot is not good. I am not excited about our position. We have like nothing going for us right now. We have no damage scaling, and it's all in like cleave, which is really bad. The good news is that we don't need to have super high damage scaling to beat Dominion Seraph. We just have to beat Dominion Seraph, but I could see this run being kind of tough. I think that this is a not great clan combo, all things considered. I'll take Eagle Heart. It's something. I think Battle Dancer is very bad. I think you play Wickless Baron here. I think he's the guy. I think he's him. And then this is energy, surely. And we can play Steel Shop. Grab our money, grab our steel. A little multi-strike doesn't hurt. Oh, little barking. I think I'm gonna have to pause for this. Let me check. Yeah, I gotta pause 1 sec. Alright, barking over. Where was I? We got multi-strike, Wickless Baron. I think we want to roll this, and then we want to dupe him, most likely. And then we'll probably end up taking space. Can I afford that? Let me think about it. We want to play... So we want Hostguard, 2 Barons, Shield of Wing, Blood-Soaked Arena. I think that's 8. That's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. So I need Smidge Stone here. No, wait, I can just fly the guy. I don't need Smidge Stone. I need... What do I want for Baron then? Hold on. Looking into this, using my brain. It's not large. It's not quick. It's not endless. Another multi would be nice, but we're far away from that. It's not large. It's not Smidge. What's the last one? How does it end up stuck here? Endless, large, quick, multi, Smidge. That's 5. Endless, large, quick, multi, Smidge. I know there's 7. I know there's 7. Endless, large, quick. You would think that after all this time... Oh, Titanite, and... Endless, large, quick, multi, Titanite, Smidge. That's all 7. There's like nothing. Okay, there's nothing for Baron. So here's a bit of a teachable moment for you. In this spot, I think I will just take plus 20 on Wickless Baron, or even plus 14, if it's here. Valor 8 is plus 16, same thing. And the reason for this is because there's only 1 remaining upgrade in the steel shop, right? There's just multi-strike. I don't want to spend the rest of this run going to steel shops to look for multi. It's not like super important, right? So it's way better in this position to just slap whatever on Wickless Baron and then not go to another steel shop. That's gonna be the philosophy here. So we're gonna hit this guy with an upgrade and then we're gonna leave. And that's it. And now I've basically crossed off steel shops completely. I will not go to another steel shop in this run, which is super valuable. You get good enough here, you grab a second Baron, and you're happy. And then we'll go save your fella, I guess. She's kind of like weird in this one. I don't know what the hell she's doing. And then we go on. I just need Shield of Wing and Cleave to carry me in this run. And we don't have to take any trials, which is nice. Yeah, this run is just Shield of Wing and Cleave needs to carry me. So we're gonna do Tycoon, Baron, Fell, Baron, and then Hostguard's gonna fly in behind the Tycoon here to avoid getting corrupted. Actually, maybe he needs to go in front with Shield of Wing. I think he needs to go in front with Shield of Wing, sadly. Could always try to just cause him. Or I could play Drag in front. Buffer some. No, he doesn't buffer anything. I'm thinking about it. I don't have to fly in here, so I guess I shouldn't. That's the actual thought. I don't need to fly down there. So I shouldn't fly in until I have to. I think now I have to fly in. And he'll just clean up. He get Chad. Hell yeah. And then once we get Bloodsoaked Arena, he'll sustain himself through Valor, so he'll lose his initial hit of HP, but then he'll just stay alive via the Valor from Bloodsoaked Arena. And then Shield of Wing intrinsic will be the... so we have to see 2 arm shops. That's like the only real downside of this run. I need 2 arm shops to get everything deployable, but once I get 2 arm shops and double energy, I should be fine. We could also maybe just play like Holdover Cleave plus Harvest Baron. I think that's reasonable as well. I think both lines are relatively valid here. And this guy's just dying for free, which is really good. I like that. And we should have no problems here, indeed. I want to fly you behind so that we can maximize our value here, right? Maximize our harvest. Oh my god, wait, we're so rich? 620? Damn, this Wickless Tycoon unit is kind of crazy. Okay, now what? Everlasting Light? Death Metal Hymnist would be super cool if you could ever play it. Can I ever play it here? Not really. He doesn't fit on the floor. Everlasting Light is fine. Dude, I did all of that fucking math. Did I say dualism when I was doing the numbers? Anyway, dualism would have been okay on Wickless Baron as well. But dualism's only okay if you see Everlasting Light, which is an uncertainty. So, I don't know. It's a tough call. We take Mortal Entrapment for Seraph. Great pickup for him. And we will go to the magic shop. Holdover Spell Chain, cool. Probably remove like these guys. There's a lot of uselessness in this run. Definitely hold over Mortal Entrapment on this one. I don't think we can give it intrinsic. I think just hold over -1, and we're gonna play double energy for it. We can give it intrinsic, but I don't want to risk not seeing intrinsic, right? Because it's very bad if we don't see intrinsic here if we take that. We can do -2 Consume Divinity, Holy Stone Cleave type of deal. That's fine with me. Oh, no, another duplicate. You should probably do... I don't know, am I scared of dying in the short term? I would say no. I don't think there's any real fear of dying in the next few fights, so probably just grab another Mortal Entrapment here is fine. And now I won't ever bottom deck this in the Seraph because we are going to have bad draw, but we're going to spend all of the money that Wickless Tycoon is going to generate us to just remove everything from this deck. Multi-Strike is interesting. I think it's a little scary without Shield of Wing though. This is the double heavy fight also. This is the one where there's going to be 2 6-180s for the last 2 fights. So we're going to go ahead and play safe. If I want to play super safe, I could play Baron. Oh, you know what? I should play super safe. We should play this, Tycoon alone down here, Host Guard here. That's super safe. These haste guys will go by me though. I mean, I guess Fel can just clean them up. It's not that big of a deal. Although I lose some harvesting. Maybe this is a misplay. I'm not certain. I almost feel like I need to put this Spear Steward behind for damage. I can just cause him later. Yeah, because the big thing here is we're going to do the Heavenly Slam. I just forgot about the haste, which might put me too far behind. I might have to play a lower floor than I want. But we draw Cleave and it's okay. We should start scaling now. And Fel will clean up all the backline, so it's just can I kill these guys? And the answer should be yes with the help of Spear Steward. There's 15 Valor for you, Fel. Yeah, Fel will clean up. I think we're fine. If we fight Koto, we'll win. Also, eventually I'll draw Shield of Wing. Presumably. Hey! Hey, my money! What the heck? You're gonna play Everlasting Light here, surely. And then I think I'll just Eagle Heart Fel to get the money here. Yeah, if I don't draw Shield of Wing, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from these Executioners. Maybe I could have held over Mortal Entrapment. No shield for me. Here's like Divinity. This guy's just gonna beat me up, and that's okay. It's the way of the world. What's 47 times 2? That's 80, it's 94. Should pull this guy to the front. Yeah. That's gonna make me the strongest. And I think it's lined up so that we shouldn't take too much damage here. Yeah, we take a 6, and then we go like shield, and now with shield everything dies, yeah. Does Mortal Entrapment put you... Yeah, Mortal Entrapment should clear the board for me. Cool. We're gonna just barely piece this one together. This is the sort of situation, though, that I could just never describe to you, right? When I'm trying, because I've been doing a lot of talking about this game, I've been doing some writing of it on Reddit, you know, and I've been answering questions, and people ask me specific questions, and it's like, how do you describe this game plan to someone? How do you explain that in this run, the way that I clear the enemies is I play Shield of Wing on a guy with 99 HP, and then when enemies go by me, I have 3 dregs in the deck waiting in the wings, right? How do you put that together and are like, yeah, and that's the obvious easy plan to win this run, right? I don't feel like I could ever really explain this run. But like we're playing Wickless Baron because he does very well into Corruption Seraph, and then we're gonna play very big tanky guy with Shield of Wing because that's what the game showed me. That's basically what it comes down to here. If my intuition is correct, there should always be an arm shot next ring. Yeah, next 3 rings arm shots, actually. It's arm steal, which is nice because we can go to the arm shots with no remorse. So I will take a skip. I don't think I want any of these. I'll take an Engulfed in Smoke. No, I can't. I can't in Dominion Seraph. That's not very good. I want to play Engulfed in Smoke, but you can't play it because it's Revenge. Or you're playing Revenge, rather. Alright, arm shop it is. Inferno Room. Nah, we don't. It's very bad to play Inferno Room here. We want deployable Shield of Wing. For sure. And then, I mean, you could just Bloodthirsty Blade. It's not very good. I guess you could merge it with Shield of Wing to just scale your attack. That might be cool. Can I ever afford that? I think no, right? It comes out to be exactly 8. I'd have to pass Blood-Soaked Arena, which is definitely a loss. It's a funny idea, though. Alright, Shield Stewards can go next. And you... I'll keep the Good Spear Steward. He's kind of worthwhile. So what's next to go here? Probably... I mean, Molten Encasement isn't terrible. Probably Dregs can go next. I'll remove, like, 2 Dregs. And then we'll head on. So, one of the reasons that last fight looked a little tough was because the enemies, like the backliners, had haste, and we didn't have our backline clear immediately, right? I think now it should look a lot cleaner, because we're just gonna go, like, Baron. Oh, I can't play both. Oh, I didn't count. What should I do about that? Should I play 1 Baron, or should I play... No, I definitely play 1 Baron. Sorry, no undo badge for me. I didn't count my energy. I mean, this also means that this run is invalid, of course. Didn't count my energy, GG. My entire run is a sham. The win streak is over. Anyway, we just fly. Actually, we should play Wickless Tycoon. No reason not to. Blood-Soaked Arena. Then we fly you down. You kill everyone. You get soaked in blood. Very cool. I think he does. Yeah, I mean, this is a multi-strike combat as well, so he's going to do a great job of just cleaning up. Yeah, in these rounds, though, it is kind of important that we just cause the fruit. Although this Bastion is going to be a little scary anyway. Yeah, let me think about this, because this matters. If I let this guy walk up, I kind of just lose. So we need to plan fully in advance. And I'm just going to undo and we're going to try different lines. I think you're going to do this, actually. It's going to put him down 157 and you down 103. And then... I have 2 Mortal Entrapments. I have Cleave. I guess this is kind of scary, actually. I don't like it as much as I thought I would. Minus 97 just doesn't break his armor is the problem. 129 does break his armor. I need to be able to Mortal Entrapment him, I'm pretty sure. I have to assume that I'll draw Mortal Entrapment, is my estimation here. So I think we'll just go... +2 like this. I think this is how we'll play it. It's not thrilling. It's actually quite scary because I could bottom deck Mortal Entrapment and then I might lose. Okay, and I didn't because I would never bottom deck an important card at a critical moment. And this is just luck, of course. I am winning this run because I'm lucky. And that's all you can really say. Oh, I could also give Foul quick here. And show clean this guy up. I think, oh my gosh, she doesn't kill this guy because he's 15 Titanite. It's okay, we just hold it over on him. The multi-strike waves are free. They're just free money. This is the other scary wave, but now that I have Mortal Entrapment, and actually we also have Cleave now, so we are like super fine. Scale yourself up, Fel, you deserve it. I guess the best thing to do here is Cleave for HP. Give me +2. Oh, and then you can just kill that guy. Alright, and now we're stabilized. I think this fight is always very scary if you aren't killing the fruit. And it is not always viable to kill the fruit. Like here, I did not have a way to kill the fruit because I'm playing a revenge line. However, it works out pretty nicely here. We are alright. And then once we get Blood-Soaked Arena in the starting deck, the only real problem now is if I fight Savagery on 7, I don't have a great answer to that fight. But I'm not super worried about it. I think we'll still be alright. Look at this dude. Once he gets Snowballing, he's unstoppable. I wish Shield of Wing worked on health and armor so it had Valor synergy. I think that's the one thing I would really like to see in this game changed. Not the one thing, but that's one thing that I would like to see changed. There are a few bits and pieces, right? But I think it'd be really cool if Shield of Wing actually gave value based on armor, so there was some synergy there. Because I think it would become a viable solo plan. Some of the Lost Path, kind of meaningless here. You might be thinking you could fly and Fel, and you could, but she doesn't do anything. Because she loses her Savior ability. I guess it's not. I mean, she is a multi-strike 1 with 54 HP, and that's something. You could also use it to fly in a Baron, but you can't risk the Baron getting drawn late, or having the Tome get drawn late. I think it's just not worth it. Because we're going to be low on draw, and we need to draw Mortal Entrapment within like the first 4 turns, probably. Is my estimate here. Oh, I took the HP first like a fool. Sorry. I always do that. And one day this is gonna be the Arcus. My headphones are dying, man. This is ridiculous. They were like half charged. I swear, I think that they just don't tell me the correct charge on these headphones anymore. That's alright. These are all bad. I don't want any of these. Because this is bad because it fucks up deployment. This is bad because the enemy that gets dazed won't hit into my Shield of Wing. And this is bad because deal 1 damage to friendly units each turn is not worth 12 HP. Maybe it's fine, actually. Because the Barons are harvesting. And 12 attack isn't a bad amount. Yeah, you know what? I'll take Wolu's Bloodletter. There's nobody that's like severely negatively impacted by this. And it is some positive value. It's not a huge L. Honestly, I probably should have given her the perma-scaling path. Because she's not going to do much. I guess Savior lets her just sit and live, which is fine. And kill the Warbler. No reason for quick. And probably just clean up the dregs. Maybe the Molten Encasement. Yeah, I mean, I can't really play it, you know? I'll do 1 of each. I think that's fine. Alright. Shall we? Anything I'm forgetting? I don't think so. Savagery won't be the end of the world if we fight it, and we fight a good fight instead, which is nice. I don't believe I should take this trial. There's going to be a lot of corruption on our dude. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. Cool, I did count correctly. I would like to fit in Wiggless Baron here, and I think we're pretty far ahead in this fight since it is a fight that we're good into. So we can do it. And I think it's worth the money. And then we just go like Host Guard, Shield, and fell. Because I think one Baron will do enough to clean up. And Blood-Soaked Arena, this is a great test of if this run is actually good. I think Blood-Soaked Arena should sustain us in its entirety. I think we should always live through all of this damage. Here's a little Eagle Heart Valor for you. I just don't want him to lose HP, ideally, because you can't, like, get it back, you know? Every point of health is actually just gone forever. Oh man, Mortal Entrapment, but I can't play it. I guess I could play it here. I probably don't need to play it, though, overall. And this is a spot where if I had played Wickless Baron, I would have just killed this guy instead. Or if I had taken a multi-strike trial. Multi-strike would be really nice here for me. Just Cause, Entomb. Divinity, you may as well. Am I supposed to pull this guy to the front? Let me just look. 385? Probably it's fine. It feels fine. I think we should be alright. And you do your big slam. And you do a cleave. Let me see. This guy, he's living just barely. You can play Dreg for that. It lets us play Mortal Entrapment here. Cleave here. Cleave's a little sad because you're losing some Valor, but the Corruption's not even close to stacking up at a rate that matters. And now we're in the clear here. I won't take any damage in this fight at all. Because now we've gotten to the point where we start scaling. I think that Seraph will be a lot easier than this fight. Because this fight is in general just a little more challenging. Because the heavies are stronger, I would say. And Seraph is going to give us a lot more little shitters to kill with Shield of Wing to scale. And also we're playing a little greedy, right? I am playing Tycoon on the floor for money. Me? A little greedy? Nah. And then this wave would actually fuck me up pretty hard, but the boss spawns. And that's the value of playing on the bottom floor. Boss spawns, we win. You think I need to save this guy? How bad is this? Nice. That's a bunch of extra money. And I would have actually taken nothing from this wave because of Mortal Entrapment. I didn't need to daze this guy to 8. Money. Money. Oh yeah. 540. We went up like 400 without taking the trial. Thank you, Wickless Tycoon. He's the best part of this clan, I feel, because with him and Tripball, right? Wickless Tycoon, he just makes you so much money that you get to do such nonsense, right? I get to skip trials and still fix my deck to be perfect. It's very good. Anything at the arm shop? I guess we'll go to a magic shop. I think there's never anything at the arm shop. At this point, I think we're good. Intrinsic? For what? Start of the turn friendly is gain Valor 2. I mean, it's like fine. Probably worth half of a removal in terms of value. Blood of the Apex is cool. You can get a lot of attack. And I don't have any rooms, so no footstool for me. Give me... I honestly think the only thing we need to do now is draw Mortal Entrapment, right? So just get another one of these. And then we remove Consume Divinity, I suppose, and we do like Intrinsic on just a card to get it out of the deck. This is basically like removing Eagle Heart, in a sense. Alright, let's go Dominion Seraph, shall we? I think this fight should be pretty easy. I think everything looks just about right. We play Bell, Host Guard with the shield, Blood-Soaked Arena, fly him on in. He clears the whole floor. Here's Everlasting Light. Golden Encasement does the thing I want it to do here, which is nice as well. Eagle Heart for Valor. Valor. good. And the thing it does is it tanks like 1 round for Fel, so she should sit up there for a little extra time. It lets us bait Seraph to the middle floor if it's ever valuable. Oh, and it is valuable. It would be nice if I could have baited him a little sooner, because I am going to take a full hit of corruption, but as long as our Valor stays above it, which it should, it won't be noticeable. Yeah, I think this one's locked up. I don't know, maybe I'll have some sort of shocking loss on the Titans, because there's something I don't think about here, but I think we shouldn't have much trouble. This is mostly just a deck built to fight this boss, I would say. Because this build probably loses to the other guy. I guess it's the same. This build probably loses to Savagery, is who I mean. Eventually, I mean, all 3 of my Mortal Entrapments, by the way, bottom of the deck, even though I did everything in my power to prep for it, sometimes it's like that. Let me pull... Oh, you're gonna... No, you're not gonna die. Let me pull this guy up and then Heavenly Slam him. That seems right. And then we'll just start dazing Seraph. Always the best answer to Corruption Seraph is just daze him out of the game. We are staying up on our Valor. I think this run's for sure locked up. This wave, fully dying, seals the deal. I am certain this run is locked up. Or at least this fight's locked up, I should say. I am a little cautious of Seraph, because with 104 corruption, you die quickly and relentless, but the Barons are gonna be fine. They'll handle it. Also, he's dazed for 10. Another big point. I think this is a net negative, actually, to play. So I think you end up losing a little bit of value overall. You lose Valor overall, is what I would say. Also, you're losing Blood of the Apex, which does matter a little bit. Yeah, okay, we're guaranteed. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. What can I say? I will say, now that I've reached 100, though, I do feel like less afraid of this game. I feel like I can just play the game again. I hit the goal. All is fine. I don't have to sweat it so much, you know? If I lose doing something cool, that's fine. And I think this run's pretty cool. If you're curious, by the way, people were joking about how much I play Quick Sweep. I did actually go count it. And over the course of every run in my run history, which is not quite the last 100, it's like the last 98 or something like that, because there's an endless run, and there's 97, because there's an endless run and then there's 2 attempts at the impossible seed in there. So over the course of those runs, though, I played 30 runs of Quick Sweep and 8 runs of Quick Sweep where the Quick Sweep was just to kill backline. So interchangeable with many other things. But 30 runs of 100 were me playing super scaling on a Quick Sweeper. How do we do, by the way, on scaling attack? 70. Wow. Cool. 35 kills. Let's get into this Seraph, right? Blood of the Apex. It's cool for that, I would say. Alright, time to fight the Titans. We should have no problems here. I think the exact same plan will work again. Just go like, you... Little synergy with Martyr's Signet too, you know? 122. What is he starting at? He was starting at 80, right? So he went up 42? That's pretty good. That's not bad, really. I'm gonna play Fel here so that she can pass the Savior Valor over to Hostguard. Right, and then fly on down. Oh yeah, let me just hit this guy. Like, in my mind, I was a little bit like, oh man, how am I gonna deal with Savagery? Doesn't he kind of just tear me apart? No, man, I just daze him for 1 billion. What the hell is Savagery gonna do to me? This one's a lock. This one's gonna be waiting for Entropy to die, I believe. I think he's gonna take the longest. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe it is Corruption. Dominion. It's funny because this is Savagery, this is Entropy, and that guy's Corruption. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. That's just how it is. Yeah, I was like, oh man, the sweep, is that a problem? Nope. +5. Nope. Very cool run though. Nice little interesting setup here with Hostguard. I think this Hostguard unit is really, really good, by the way. I don't know if I stated it with enough gusto. I think he's really strong. But also, I feel like my opinion is a little skewed because every time I've been offered him, he's been next to a Titanite, which I think makes him quite a bit better, to be fair. This dude having access to Titanite, and then he's just like the tankiest unit at base stats of all time. But his ability to overstack floors is what really makes him strong. Of course, just being able to fly him in. He's basically like a space upgrade, right? That's what his passive really is. So he basically just gave me a space upgrade. Because I'm only playing on the one floor anyway. And so he's just sitting there overstacking the floor for me for free, which lets me play double energy. It is like, it's sort of a fake space upgrade because he is costing me an energy upgrade to be able to play him because he's 2 cost higher. So it kind of neutralizes when you think about it like that. But I would prefer to play 2 energy over energy space, right? It is a net positive to have extra energy, of course. That is a big value point in his favor. I'm gonna keep slamming this boss. We are waiting forever for this entropy guy to die. I was right. I should start cleaving now. We live the scariest wave? Yeah. It is nice to just see the plus. I feel like this run, or rather, as a whole, this run is super snowbally one way or another, right? Because if we ever fall behind, we just die. This team, I suppose I should say, is very snowbally. But we're just killing them. I'll cleave. Because as soon as, or if I don't get the snowball started, I would probably just see a bunch of X's and drop dead, right? I think that's what it would come down to. Is it lethal? Not quite. Close though. Next turn almost certainly. I guess that's gonna be a long fight. Actually, I could fly you up for lethal, I bet. 620? Oh man. Oh well. Heavenly Slam, by the way, is combined health and armor. So he is plus, or doing insane damage every slam. Maybe there's a cool run where you play this with like Mind Cage. That could be neat. And I was wrong. I was waiting for the 29 days savagery to die. Alright, great run. Very cool. A lot of fun. That was a very neat run. Only 31 damage. It felt like more. But yeah. I think we will just go through and start checking these off. Because I may as well complete the logbook now, right? What else is there to do? I already won 100 in a row. I guess I could just win another 100. And the other thing to do is to try to play like no resets. I'm never gonna play no undos because it's, I think anyway, is really silly to like go, oh well, I miscounted my energy on this turn. Guess I lose my streak. Like I think that's dumb, right? I don't think there's anything to that. I do feel like there is something to be said for like, obviously I just don't undo RNG mishaps, right? If I play plank and miss, I don't go, oh well, I shouldn't have played that and then undo because that's lame. But so I'm just gonna play like honorable no resets as best as I can. But also at this point, if it's like there's something to learn, I'll probably reset. But the goal is to never have to reset, and I think we'll reach that point eventually. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm almost done with Pyre once. When we get to there, I mean, when we get to Gilda, right? I have one every Gilda run. So when we get to Gilda, we'll do like Gilda plus random or whatever. But yeah, tomorrow. Oh no, sorry, we're playing Hellhorn tomorrow, aren't we? So probably Hellhorn Banished, or Hellhorn Banished, Hellhorn Lazarus League. I'll pick. You guys can maybe vote, actually, because this is, I'm not ahead on recording, so you can pick the secondary clan, and maybe I'll read the comments in time to say yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.